What's going on, everyone? I am your host, DeFi Sean, and you are watching Crypto and Cause Investing. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different. Usually we do crypto market updates and token reviews, but today I'm going to touch on my investments, what I invest in both the blue chips and also with meme tokens. The two meme tokens that I'm high on are the two that I'm mainly going to concentrate on, but I also want to talk a little bit about my blue chip investments. Now, before we hop into all that, this weekend had absolutely huge bullish news for the crypto space, with the biggest news being Trump announces the strategic government reserve, which is going to include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and ADA. So absolutely huge news there. Also important to note, some liquidity being freed up with Tether minting 1 billion USDT on the Ethereum blockchain. Also, another piece of very bullish news is China plans to unban Bitcoin and establish crypto reserves by 2025. All three of these and more, I go into more detail on my podcast, Crypto Over Red Bull. So it'd be really cool if you can hop on over, give me a sub, and go ahead and check that out. Now, before we fully hop in to go over exactly what today's episode's about, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out the call channel link down below. So when it comes to blue chip cryptos, the ones you see on the screen are the ones that I've basically been dollar cost averaging in since about 2021. I also stake them so I can't be tempted to sell no matter how high the price gets, because in the next 5 or 10 years, all of these on the screen I see being significantly higher than they are today. Of course, any long-term investor, you're going to want to be in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm also very high on BNB. Also gotten some extra energy and some extra hype around BNB, which we're going to talk about that in 1 second. Solana, Doge, and Kronos. These are my major plays when it comes to your top blue chip cryptos. Meme tokens, DeFi tokens, a little bit different. So many of them rug pull, so many of them have developers who run out of money or just straight up abandon the project, basically leaving your funds dust. Basically nothing you can show for. So it gets really tricky when deciding which one of those you want to hold long term. I have 2 of those holdings that I have very high conviction in, and in this video I'm going to go over why. Now remember, this is not a paid video. I am strictly showing you what I invest in, nor am I giving financial advice. Everything I'm saying right now is strictly what I do. It's up to you to make your own decision on exactly how you want to handle your own investments. All right, so getting into my top 2 meme tokens that I'm invested in, actually the only meme tokens that I'm invested in. Both of them, while I won't give my full figure, I am invested 5 figures in both of them. So both of them I have a very heavy conviction in, and I am holding long term. Starting off talking about Captain BNB. And let me also start by saying I am super excited that there's a token on the Binance Smart Chain that everyone is excited for. I basically started out, like most of you listening, on the Binance Smart Chain, trading exclusively there when they had huge communities and huge hype. Now, the Captain BNB community is next level, giving me those early vibes for a community, which everyone knows when it comes to a meme token, you have to have that community. Telegram, tens of thousands of messages per day. Twitter account, which we'll look at in 1 second, absolutely next level. But coming on down, talking a little bit about Captain BNB, it's the mascot of the BNB chain, which was launched on February 10th. Also important to point out, the mascot of the BNB chain was Binance's decision, not Captain's BNB, when the BNB chain X account posted our image. We started as a meme, has now turned into one of the most viral and fastest growing communities in the BNB ecosystem. Meme coins are the ultimate gateway for new holders, and Captain BNB is here to take the lead. The best chain, the strongest holders, the new era starts now. So let me get into exactly why I'm so bullish on Captain BNB. So when it comes to all the bullish information about Captain BNB, I had to write everything down to make sure I didn't forget about it. Usually when I'm making these videos, I memorize everything. Pretty much couldn't do it for this one. But let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm going to tell you why I'm bullish on Captain BNB. Like I've already stated in the previous segment, this is the mascot of the BNB chain, chose by Binance, not by Captain BNB. Very important to note. Also, top mascots for other chains, most of them are valued around 5 to 10 billion. Captain BNB is right around 7 to 7.5 million right now. So much room to grow, which is again a big reason why I'm bullish on it. Also, BNB bull posts a meme daily on their US and their Chinese accounts. CZ has interacted with Captain BNB on several different occasions. It's partnered with Meme and BNB Chain. There's no paid KOLs and massive partnerships coming. Also, I want to point out how big of a deal that is for people that maybe don't know how it works behind the scenes. Majority of token reviews that you see, including on my channel, are paid promotions. We say it in the videos, but a lot of times people don't realize it. So to have KOLs like myself stepping up and choosing to get behind this without anyone bringing it to us is a very big deal. From my understanding, the top 50 holders, majority of them spent 6 figures to get into that top 50. Multiple centralized exchanges bought Captain BNB to list on the centralized exchange. Another behind the scenes thing, when you see meme tokens list on centralized exchanges, most of them pay tens and tens of thousands of dollars to list on that centralized exchange. So when you see centralized exchanges buying the supply themselves to list on their centralized exchange, it's very bullish. It is a huge deal. Then next up, we have looking to an obvious potential Binance listing. That's just my opinion. There's no guarantee of that. I haven't heard that it's happening, but when you add up everything going on, from the BNB mascot to Binance posting daily, to even the fact that other centralized exchanges are listing them on their own without being enticed or paid to do so. All these things kind of lead to the fact that I do think a Binance listing is coming, which is a big part, again, on why I'm bullish on Captain BNB. So many things to be bullish about. You don't see this many factors into one meme tokens. So when I do see those things start to happen, that's when I do decide to get in behind them big, and usually I plan to hold for the long term. So on top of the community being absolutely next level, whoever's in charge of their Twitter account, don't know who it is, has done one heck of a job. Tons of engagement. The posts are absolutely next level. They're not just thrown together real quick. They actually put some serious time and effort into it. You can see tons of different spaces. Like I said, the community for this is something that we haven't seen in a while, especially on the Binance Smart Chain. Now, when it comes to the chart itself, we have our current market cap at, let's see if it updated, 7.31 million. I'll state this right now. My dollar cost average is higher than that. Again, I went 5 figures into this and I am higher than 7.31 million. And from my understanding, a lot of people in the top holders, their dollar cost average is higher than what that current market cap is, which is a good thing. You don't have tons of people that got in at like a $50,000 market cap just waiting to dump. Liquidity very solid at 664,000. Holder count is just about at 13,000. Very solid 24-hour volume at 478. So might be a very good buying opportunity for anyone that is interested. And also closing out Captain BNB, I just want to reiterate, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I did and the reasons why I'm bullish on Captain BNB. But with all that being said, let's move on to my next meme token that I'm interested in. So the next token that I'm in is the Shaman Meme, the only official Shaman Meme. This was launched by Jake himself, so it is a political / celebrity token. Now, for full disclosure, I was part of the dev team that did launch it. We bought 41% of the supply on Pump Fund at launch, and we completely burned it as a sign of good faith. Like Captain BNB, I'm also invested 5 figures into this, along with everyone else that was involved in it. This was not a pump and dump. Anything that was dumped was not bought by the team that was on it, but this is completely community driven now. Now, when you hop on over, the chart isn't the prettiest thing you're gonna see, not gonna lie there. Market cap is just 153K, but it's not about how it is now, it's about what's upcoming. Jake and his celebrity status, he's already been on huge podcasts, from Daily Wire content to Piers Morgan and everything in between, and he is going to be on plenty more, and he's going to be supporting his mission of Shaman Meme. Now, for this, I am going to hop on over to the Telegram to show you one of the most recent posts of exactly what's coming for the Shaman Meme, and that's why I'm so bullish on it. So, reading a very big post on Telegram, it's the first big community initiatives. We are working diligently behind the scenes, making connections, partnerships, planning some big events in the near future. Remember, this is a mission that has only just begun, and we have Jake at the tip of the spear propelling this mission forward, using his global notoriety and utilizing the Shaman Meme as a vehicle for real change in the world. And there is no more notable cause than saving and healing the most innocent among us, children. Jake's mission is to heal children through art and in any way he can. He worked with underprivileged and abused kids in Arizona for many years, making this an issue very close to his heart. As a shamanic practitioner, he believes in generational prosperity, and children today need healing more than ever to ensure this is the case. As many of you know, Jake has made many connections to figure with large audiences, and he plans to expand on that even more. He has been on many major shows and podcasts in the past, such as Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones, Piers Morgan, Hodge Twins, Tim Pool's, Michael Knows, Michael Malice, and others with an open invite to return anytime. He has also made multiple appearances on major news outlets such as Fox, Sky News, BBC, CNN, MSNBC, who reached out to Jake intermittently depending on the trending news cycles. Not only this, but Jake has been on hundreds of small-time podcasts for spreading his message of truth and freedom to all that care to listen. Now let's put that into perspective. Imagine your said meme token being talked about on the likes of Tucker Carlson or Alex Jones or Piers Morgan. Any meme token would kill for that, including Captain BNB, which we just went over. So this is a meme token that you have to potentially get in super early, the low 6-figure market cap that are going to be potentially talked about on some of the biggest podcasts in the world. So remember, in a crypto sense, this is marketing you simply cannot pay for, and considering memes follow the news cycle and the current trajectory of the culture, political climate, it is not difficult to read the tea leaves here, in my opinion. I say this to give you all an idea of the potential this token has, considering we are planning big things for the future, and to show you some of the avenues that he will be able to tap into when the time is right. But first, we must organize. As part of the many open invites, Jake has the time now to ramp things up, as he is planning a trip to this out of state to drive the mission forward, but he needs our help. So there is a community wallet to kind of help fund his travel, but he is going to be on some very big podcasts, which makes myself very bullish on it, because again, any token would kill to be on any of these podcasts, and this one has that opportunity and more than likely will be, making me very bullish on it. So for the first time pretty much on the channel, I've covered my blue chip holdings and I've covered my top 2 meme token plays. And just to reiterate, never financial advice. I am strictly giving you my strategies and what I do. But that will do it for today's video. Everything you need will be linked in the description down below for both Shaman and Captain BNB. But until next time, trade safe.